Okay, so I'm going to show you how to get into Premiere Pro. This is the program that we're going to be using for some video editing. It's not the super advanced video editing like we'll do later on, but we'll be able to do some stuff within Premiere Pro. This is where your project files are going to show up. You'll also have down here your media browser. This is where the clip info as well as your effects can show up. You have effect controls up here. You'll see that when we start working with the effects. This is where your stage, your workspace is. This is where you'll be able to see the video output. And this is your stack. This is where you'll be able to see all the videos stacked up when you start combining multiple videos into one. First thing we're going to do is we got to get some videos in there. So we're going to go File. We're going to go to Import. We're going to go to, I didn't get them in there quite yet, but I'm going to go down to the SD card. Let me actually do that real quick. I'll create a folder. I'm going to pull the videos off of the SD card that I shot. A little bit earlier, we took some videos of a couple of students flying through the air, and we are going to go ahead and pull those in. I think it's these ones right here. Yep. And we'll just, oopsie doodle.
I believe I can slide.
That is a marvelous idea.
I believe that I can touch this.
So we'll go ahead and import those. While those are importing, we're going to go back to Premiere Pro. We're going to go to File. We're going to go to Import. We're going to go from Import down to the files off the desktop that we have just imported. We're going to the folder. I called it Tom. And where's my folder name? Oh, I know where. Those are the individual files. Aha! I'm going to go ahead and import our files. When we import these, what we're going to see is we've got a video of our guy flying. We can preview the video there. So we're going to import it in. What this is going to allow us to do is start to work with it. First thing we're going to do is unlink the audio. The way I did that is I right-clicked and I said unlink. What that allows us to do is get rid of his face flapping. I don't know what he was saying. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to have it on my video. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import. I've already downloaded it, and I'll show you how to download it with the next video here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a video of clouds. So what this is it's just an airplane that was flying through the clouds. We're going to take and we'll import that. We'll use that here in a second. What I am going to do is I'm going to move Tom up a layer and I'm going to move this down to the bottom because we want Tom on top of the clouds. Two things we're going to do real quick is I do want you to notice is that this video, I want to cut it down just so that it's off the beginning. The other thing is you'll notice that it's really small. To fix this, you go right click. I want you to scale to frame size. You'll notice it's a little bit bigger. The other thing I would like to do is in motion, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. I'm going to zoom it in. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right click and I'm going to go to speed and duration. I'm going to reverse the speed I think on this one because I've got his face showing, so I'd rather have the clouds look like he's flying away from him. Okay. I'll speed it up just a little bit just so it looks like he's going a little bit faster. Okay. Yeah, so it'll take a second for the video to flip around. Here at the end of it, you'll notice that it's got some just information about video. I don't care about that. I care about flying through the clouds. Okay, so it's going to fly plain fast. We're going back to our original video. We've got him flying here. Now, you'll notice that I've got a little bit of an area here. I did that on purpose. There's two things I'd like to show you. There's chroma key and there is matting that I would like to show you at this point. What I'm going to do is over here on the left, I'm selecting effects. I'm going to go to video effects because we are working with video. I'm first of all going to go to keying. And what we'll see is a couple of different keys. I'd like to take and pull the mat over. This is a 8-point garbage mat. What I'm going to do is get rid of the garbage. And in this instance, we are not going to get rid of Tom. We are going to get rid of all these other things around Tom that we won't necessarily see. So we're going to limit down the area. Well, we probably should keep his hand, I guess.
You chopped my hand.
We're just going to kind of limit it down a little bit. There are other garbage mats you can use that have more points, but in this case, I just want to do the 8 point. Yours is 16 point. It'll allow you a little more flexibility. The next thing, I'm going to shrink that down, is I'm going to grab my chroma key. I'm going to drag that over. You'll notice that on effect controls, I'm able to then select the green. I'm going to bring up the similarity, and you'll see we're getting there. We're getting there. And what I would like to do is this is some low. If I had my 16 point, let me just check this real quick.
I disappeared.
I know, goodbye. I'll do this. Okay, and what I could do now is, I want him to come back. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull another chroma key on top of that. We'll limit that down. I'm going to grab this green right here, bring up the similarity. And you'll notice that it just, you can do this multiple times until you have it keyed out completely how you would like. Let's just leave that.
I'm disappearing, man.
Okay, and I could go through and get it exactly perfect, but let's just take a look at what we got here. It's going to render it, and we'll have him flying through the sky in no time flat.
Flying Tom.
Oh my God! He's swimming.
He's swimming.
And then he disappears. Real pity there. Okay, so that's the quick way that you can put together a flying Tom. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, dude.